You're watching the Wrestling and Anime Lab. I'm your host, the Hardy Boy, and the co-host. That's right. Just to give you a quick reminder, we are doing the nickname survey still. You can inbox us and give us new nicknames, and we'll give you a shout out if you do. It's been a couple of...
Hold on. Don't give me the nickname of Queer. You're nuts.
Same here. Nothing... Don't be rude. Be cool.
Yeah.
Alright, so it's been a couple of months since we've done this, haven't we?
Yeah.
I mean, the last one, you can go back and check. We did it episode 1 to all the way to the end of the Zabuza coverage. Today, we're going to do the Chunin exams part 1, which would be from the written test all the way to the end of the semi-tournament. Preliminary tournaments with Rock Lee and Gara being the last match of that. So, you want to start this off?
No.
Okay, so the written exam, not much to say about it. Mostly...
We just had to take a test.
Yeah, it's mostly comedy. It showed some of the stealth powers. It showed all the noobs getting out. And then it showed the trickery of you didn't have to answer any of the fucking questions. You just had to stick around.
And Naruto didn't answer any questions.
That's really all there is about the written exam. Now we get to the good part. The Forest of Death. But what'd you think about this when you first saw it?
Anko has big boobs.
Anko's hot, yeah. For an anime character, she's hot, but... When I thought about the Force of Death, I thought, no, that's not going to be that big of a deal. But then they get in, and it really showed the difficulty of survival. It showed how they had to fight against other ninja.
It showed one of the mainest characters so far, Orochimaru.
Yeah, first it was a little bit of just fighting regular guys. Sasuke showed his bad skills. And then along the line, Naruto kind of got stranded from Sasuke and Sakura, which led to Sasuke versus Orochimaru.
Yeah, and then Naruto comes back and says, "You're not hurt, are you? Scaredy cat."
Well, that's later.
5 seconds later.
Sasuke and Orochimaru practically fought for a whole episode, so I give Sasuke kudos for that, not just getting his ass kicked completely. Orochimaru used Genjutsu with completely frozen fear. Sasuke had to endure pain just to make himself move. So it showed Sasuke having guts. Sakura, it showed how useless she was.
She cut her hair and went emo later on.
Yeah, Naruto had to use Shadow Clone Jutsu to break the snake because of the Kasapity would be too much and break the snake through, and then he'd save Sasuke. So, 2 key points we need to point out. First of all, the fight
Sound Ninja. When they fought the Sound Ninja, and Sasuke
that's later. That's
on your knees, nigga.
Well, that's later. First of all, the 5-prong seal. The 5-prong seal, which Orochimaru performed on Naruto to seal away the 9-tailed fox. And then second, the curse mark, which practically led to Sasuke turning into a bad guy.
Yeah, and then turning into a badass, and then turning emo.
What'd you think of it when you first saw it? Did you think it was going to be that big of a deal? I didn't think it was going to be that big of a deal. I thought it was just, it's just a mark. He's just going to become weaker.
Broke some fucking arms.
And then after this, pretty much Naruto and Sasuke are completely out. Sakura has to defend. Out comes...
Bushy brows.
Rock motherfucking Lee. Pretty much saved him until he starts to get his ass kicked. And then Sasuke pretty much uses the power of the curse mark.
Emo.
Unknowingly in this point in time, uses the curse mark to defeat the Sound Ninja. Your thoughts?
Emo.
Yeah, he seemed kind of emo a little bit. And Sakura gave some sexy hug, but that doesn't really matter. So, not really much to say. Except for the Force of Death, personally, I thought it was one of the most entertaining part of the series, agreed?
Series.
It didn't have too much comedy. It was one of the most serious points of the show, excluding the Sasuke retrieval arc. So I did enjoy the Forest. And now, we get to the preliminary tournament.
Oh, yeah.
Before we start the preliminary tournament, I like to point out, they met Kabuto, Neji was seen, some of the Sand Ninja, and their cold bloodthirstiness was shown. A lot of things, a lot of details pointed out in the Force of Death. And some might even say a lot of spoilers given away during the Force of Death. Gara having evil, revealing that he'd be a bigger part of the story. Rock Lee, how he's kind of behind in power. It shows a lot of stuff in the Force of Death. That's one of the reasons I agree with it.
Yeah,
now the preliminary tournaments.
And Naruto's like, Sasuke's like, okay, bitch, me and you, we're going to fight.
Yeah, Sasuke pretty much like, I want to fight you, Naruto. So you want to do the first match?
What was the first match again?
Sasuke versus nobody.
Oh, yeah, he gets the easy opponent, gets his ass kicked early on because of the curse mark, and he goes...
This is where Sasuke reveals the Lion Barrage, which is practically the only time he does the damn
And then Naruto gets a boner, he's like, oh my god, awesome. And he's like, I need to find me a move.
It's practically what happens, to be honest. So, Sasuke beats a nobody. Next match. Kankuro versus a nobody.
Oh, Kankuro didn't? No, never.
Kankuro, he pretended he was getting hurt at first, and then he just does his puppet move. Breaks the back. That's really all this was. I mean...
Exactly.
Is there anything else that really needs to be mentioned to this?
Nope.
That's
Third fight, Ho versus Ho.
Oh yeah, Ino versus Sakura. Your thoughts?
Double punch.
Yeah, personally, the match was stupid. It was just more of a friendly rivalry over Emo McGee Sasuke. Not much to say. It ends with a double point, double KO. So, who cares? Next match, Naruto versus Kiba. This is easily... Actually, no. Rock Lee versus Gar went longer, didn't it?
Yeah.
Well, Naruto versus Kiba, it was okay match. Naruto was a little backheld because of his not being able to use some of his extra chakra from the Nine Tails. So Naruto was a little held back in this match, but wins with Uzumaki Barrage, which he kind of does a couple of times after, but other than that, not much to say. Naruto wins. Are you surprised that he even won? Exactly. The main character needs to win all the time, apparently. So, yeah, Naruto wins. Next match, Tenzin versus Samaru. Your thoughts?
Oh, showdown.
Yeah, it's filler character Tenzin versus badass fan bitch Tamari. Tamari practically beats it up. Pretty much, Tenzin falls right on the fan. Right on the back. Tamari wins.
She has boobs.
After the match, she practically raises the fan, throws her around. Rock Lee gets pissed. Not really much to say, is there?
Next match, isn't it? Shino versus No Armed McGee.
Oh yeah, Shino versus No Arms.
Just sends bugs up there.
Pretty much, it's Shino Pones. Shikamaru versus nobody. Some bitch. Shikamaru wins.
The sound chick.
Shikamaru wasn't exactly the most offense guy. This match showed really good that Shikamaru is more of a tactic guy. Personally,
they're bone off.
It showed that he wasn't an offense guy. It showed that he had a brain and he could play on defense. So Shikamaru won. Not really much to say, is there?
And then it goes Gaara versus Rock Lee.
So this match lasted 2 episodes.
And Lotus. No, actually 3.
3 episodes, yeah. It's just mostly Rock Lee
getting his ass beat.
Trying to beat up Gaara with the sand shield. He gets a couple of moves in. Near the end, he gets the, what do you even call that? The 8 Gates move?
Hidden
practically.
Lotus.
8 Gates Hidden Lotus, and then Gaara's like all pissed because he had a good match, and then he... And there's Rock Lee, never to fight again until episode... Whenever the fuck, Sasuke Retrieval Arc, which will be a long time before we even talk about it. So, that's that. Gaara just beats Rock Lee.
The final match, my favorite. Choji versus that sound guy.
The sound guy beats him in like... Yeah, the sound guy actually... The only filler character to go on, although he never went on to the second part of the tournament. And
he just died.
Choji goes, for the love of tea and biscuits. Choji's gone. Choji's fucking gone. You just want to get the dry arc out of the way? We can talk about that real fast.
No.
Why not?
I don't wanna. You failed on wave 1, dude. You suck ass. Same day and you failed.
Let's just get it out. Jiraiya pretty much just...
Not
not much to say about the saga except for Jiraiya becomes his new mentor and he does the 5-prong seal.
Gotta love him, titties and
just
bear.
Releases the 5-prong seal and now Naruto's got his fox power back. Yeah, that's really all this is. Who knows when, but we're eventually going to talk about Chunin Exam Part 2.
Don't know when.
Don't know when, don't care, but we'll talk to y'all later. Subscribe, like, comment, check out my other videos, check out the channel. If you could find us on Facebook, like us on Facebook. Don't you dare try to follow us on Twitter.
Do we have a Facebook page?
Actually, we do. Yes.
The more you know.
Us nobodies have a Facebook page.
Yeah, bitch.
We don't tweet, though, so don't try to follow us on Twitter.
Stalker.
Don't you dare try to follow us on Twitter, you bitch. Because I don't fucking tweet. We'll talk to y'all later.